Hey guys, it's Bethmoth here, and today I just want to make a little video, just just to talk about some stuff, because I usually don't talk like this. So there's been like a ton of videos I've made, but never actually posted where it's just me talking and everything, just talk out my things going on. Because every time I do, I ramble on way too much, and it gets to like 20 minutes, because it's like there's a kind of purpose I have to say. Like there's a thing, like a certain kind of subject or topic I'm supposed to say, but I get sidetracked so much whenever I talk to where I just completely forget what I was talking about and don't even want to talk about anymore. It's just weird. But besides that, the point of this video was right now, or not right now, like a while ago, I was checking out this thing on YouTube. It said like how to expand your channel and everything, and they were saying in this one video, it's like a good thing to do was have a creation story explaining how you decided going on YouTube. And I explained my whole YouTube thing and everything in a video. I'm not sure if I'll post it or not. Maybe I'll post it unlisted and have a link to it somewhere. But basically, I rambled on about my whole YouTube life and everything, and it ended up being 20 minutes, trying to shorten things and everything. It was just weird. But if I do have to try and say this as short as possible without rambling on too much, I guess I'll try and give you the straightforward story of it without going into crazy detail as much as I possibly can. So YouTube was always a controversial thing to me as a kid. I never really went on YouTube, like as a kid, because my parents were always telling me it's like it's a bad thing. It's like you could have something that could be like a little kid thing, and bam, it can change to something in a second. My parents always told me, like, made me believe that anyone can post like literally anything, even though there's actually a lot of guidelines to what you can and cannot post. And the funny thing is, I check it out now. All that time from back then, it was actually really lighthearted stuff from back then. So I kind of barely got into YouTube around 2011, 12, not 11, 12, maybe like 12 or 13. And I had started watching Markiplier's videos because like back then I didn't have any YouTubers that I particularly watched. So I remember specifically how I found out about Markiplier. It was because I was on my Wii watching YouTube off my Wii, and when I was watching, I looked up compilation like of fail videos because that was the only thing that was funny to me because I didn't have a certain thing to watch. This was before I knew there were YouTubers that actually had entertaining things and stuff like that and all. So I looked up compilations, and in like recommended, I saw there's things where it said horror compilation. I look into it, and then like I see this guy. It was a horror compilation of multiple YouTubers. It was like PewDiePie, Markiplier, and I don't remember the other YouTubers. Basically, there was Markiplier, and like the way his voice was and everything, and like everything he did, I was like, I really like this guy in specific. Who is this guy? Like, I find out about him, and I'm like, man, this guy is really cool. I really enjoy watching his videos and everything. And pretty much, I'm pretty sure Mark does the same kind of videos he did now until then. Basically, if you don't know, he does 30-minute gameplay videos with damn near no editing, an outro and that's it. So I was inspired to do videos like that. I was always thinking, man, it would be so cool if I could just post videos like that. And the funny thing was, I never thought about money or anything. I just thought it would be a fun idea to play games, record it, and then post it to YouTube, and just that's that. That would be so fun and cool to do. So I pretty much packed up all my stuff, got ready, got on YouTube, made an account and everything, and I basically did just that. The first video I made was about sleeping dogs. It was a 30-minute video, no editing, and like a little outro and intro. They were both like little pictures with music in the background. But the funny thing was, basically all my videos consist of was just me playing a video, or it was just a 30-minute video with like little to no editing at all whatsoever. And I would just do that almost every day. I would sit in my room, I'd play a video game for 30 minutes and record it, and I'd upload it to my channel and like just put like intro, outro, the thumbnail, and talk about Instagram, talk about it on there, and be like, hey, check out my channel and everything. And like that was that, and it was fun. I would do that. And then there was like my best friend Patrick. Like he would always be at my house, like almost all the time, like because we're best friends. He didn't live too far away from me, and he kind of doesn't really enjoy being with his family as much as he is with me, I guess, from what it sounded like and what it felt like, because it really felt like he didn't enjoy being with his brothers or his sister all that much. And it was pretty much just like a getaway, I guess, from what I could tell. But I'm no mind reader, but we're best friends. Like, we can just I'm pretty sure that's how he felt from how he described his life a lot. I don't mean to assume things, I'm just pretty sure that's how he felt. Anyways, basically, he would always be at my house and we would play games and everything. I was like, hey, you want to do like a let's play where it's like you and me, we can both play. So every once in a while, we would both be doing a video together. And it was fun. Then after a while, whenever we'd be walking outside, we'd make a video outside. And there was Neighborhood Adventures with Patrick. That only had like a few episodes, but it was just, whatever. I didn't really care about anyone actually watching. The thing I found really enjoyable about the videos, making with Patrick and just doing it by myself, was I always liked to act like someone was watching. Because whenever you make a video, it's like you post it, and it's like anyone can watch it. Anyone that somehow finds your channel, they can watch it, and you can, like, whenever you make a video, you can just act like as if someone's actually listening to you. Because, I mean, it's like, yes, if you think about it in retrospect, yes, you're literally talking to no one right now. Like, right now, I'm in my room, talking to no one, and it's just like, you can't really talk out loud to yourself like that without it just going nowhere. It's like, if you talk out loud to yourself, it goes nowhere. But you post it to a video, people might be able to respond, and, like, they actually get to know you better. And I think that's just a really cool thing you can do, And like I was saying, how I never do videos like this where I just straight talk like this. That's because whenever I do my Let's Plays and everything, it's not for a reaction of a sort. How I view Let's Plays, and how I think they should be viewed, is most people think they're all like, oh, Let's Play channels, they're terrible. All they do is play a game and overreact to it. And it's like, yeah, those are the bad ones. But the good kind of Let's Play channels, I believe there are the ones where you actually get an in-depth kind of conversation thing with actual good commentary rather than, oh, that was lame, oh, that was that, and whatever, bickering about the game or whatever. Because what I do whenever I do a Let's Play, I play the game, and I talk while I'm playing it, and something happens, and then something happens, you go along with it. It's like improv in a sense, I guess you could say. Like, I always remembered whenever, like, Patrick and I, we'd play a game, it would be like, we'd have a conversation, and then we'd talk about the game, and then, like, something funny would happen, and then, like, that would lead to another part of the conversation that would go on funny. The thing I find now was actually super coincidental, was that, the thing that was funny is, like, I would always play games with Patrick, and, like, we had more often, like, started playing where it'd be, like, both of us, where it'd be, like, either one of us playing and then the other one watching, and then, like, we would do that. Now, like, it's kind of funny, because I look back on that, and I think, you know what, like, recently I started watching Game Grumps more often, and I was all like, that we're doing the same thing that Game Grumps were doing. I was like, was this before Game Grumps? And then, like, I looked back, I was like, Game Grumps had been a thing, like, 2 years prior to this, and it was completely coincidental. It's also a major reason why I like Game Grumps so much, because it's like, it's Dan and Aaron, it's like, they have their conversation and everything, and it reminds me of, like, the times whenever Patrick and I would play a game, we do this kind of exact same kind of thing. And the best part is, like, we weren't copying them, and we weren't doing it on purpose, if anyone's assumed that, because it was completely coincidental, because for some reason with Game Grumps, I'd always seen funny things about it, and I'd always, like, wanted to get around to watching it, but I never did until, like, just recent, like, a few months ago recently, to be honest. And to be honest, the thing about these kind of videos is, like, whenever I just want to talk straight out like this, it's weird, because it's like, whenever I'm talking like this, I'm a very audio, I guess you could say, person when it comes to talking. Like, I don't really care about how I look when my appearance is. I don't like to look at what I look like whenever I talk. I just want to talk, and whenever I'm talking to someone, I want them to, like, hear my voice, as in, like, pay attention, like, to my thoughts and everything, rather than my appearance. Like, I could look like a slob, but, obviously I don't want to look like a slob, but that doesn't matter. Like, what I'm saying is what I want you to focus on, rather than my appearance or anything like that, And before you start saying anything, no, I'm not, like, a super ugly person or anything. I'm not, and when I say that, I don't mean that in, like, a cocky kind of way or anything. No, it's not just an excuse to show and be like, oh, I'm not very attractive looking, I'm not camera good or whatever. Also the fact that, yes, whenever I do a video with the camera, I don't want to get ready for the camera and have to look nice, because it's like, some people are like, oh, why do people get ready for a face cam and everything? They just look fake and everything. But, whenever I'm on my laptop or in my room, I look just terrible, I guess. Pretty much everyone has the way they look in public, and everyone has the way they look at home. At home, I'm wearing like, I'm just wearing my regular shirt, some socks. My hair is all a mess. I don't really care, honestly, because no one really sees it. It doesn't matter. And I'm just like in sorts. So I'm just like, it, my I don't want to have to get ready because I don't care about what I look like. I don't want you to care about what I look like. I want you to care about my thoughts and everything. Because like that's just the kind of person I am. I think people focus too much on appearance, and like just this day and age as a whole, I think people focus way too much on things that don't really matter. Because like people are thinking about like appearance and everything, and they're like, oh, I'm so cool, I'm so hardcore and everything. Like there's people that focus on things that you should not worry about. Like, honestly. Like, whenever I have a friend or something, I want them to, like, actually know me genuinely as a person, and like, if I have a friend, I want them to know me that, I want to let them know that I am genuinely, like, want to be your friend, and let you like me for me, you know? I don't want you to like me just because I'm funny one moment. Like, there is nothing more that I hate than whenever, like, I'm doing, like, some kind of fake joke impersonation thing, whatever I guess you could say, and people don't like me for that, you know? Call me Holden Caulfield, basically, I guess. That's the closest representation I guess I could think of, but I don't like fake things, you know? I can obviously tell whenever someone's fake or not real. Like, it's very obvious to me at times, depending on the person. And with me, like, if you've never heard of it, but like, I'm basically I'm just a observer, I guess you could say. I'm not the kind of person that gets into drama or anything, but I observe things. Like the people around me, I listen to the conversations. I'm not eavesdropping, but like I just listen around me, and it's like people just are so like insecure and stuff. Just it's like so like judgy and everything nowadays. Like people are just like they focus on things that don't even matter. I mean, you could just say the fact that yes, I am in high school and that's kind of how things are. But I mean, like I think people nowadays, or at least people at my age, they just like need to just be real, I guess, you know? Like I don't know. I can't really it's kind of hard to explain at this point. Like it might be weird hearing this from a guy like me that's always joking around and everything. But like I actually like value my friends like very deeply. Like honestly, like there's some people where I guess like their friend or whatever, I don't know, they would get hurt or something. They would be like, oh, okay, I don't care already, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how other people treat their friends, but like pretty much like if someone was like beating up one of my friends, like legit harming them and everything, like I would full on step in and actually defend them. Like I'm like the kind of person that really like am like 100% by my friends at all times. But unless like you don't have my back, then I don't have your back and you're not my friend. That's basically how it works. Like for me it's either it's like the stages of friends, I guess, acquaintance with me, it's just like it starts off like this. It's like I don't know you, I know you, but you're basically like I've seen your face, I've seen you around, that's the only way I recognize you. There's the other kind where it's like I'm not really your friend yet, but like I can talk to you in class or whatever, and I don't like not hate you. I don't know. I don't mean to be like a mean person, but like I talk to you, but you're not exactly my friend, but I don't hate you. You know what I mean? It's like, but I can still talk to you and joke around and stuff. Yes. What I kind of consider to be friends is like the point to where it's like, whenever I think about someone, it's like, is that person my friend? And then I think to myself, would I ever go to their house or something, or would we ever hang out like outside school? And then it's like, are we really friends? You know? I don't know. I just get really like serious with like relationship kind of things, and by that I mean like general relationship, not dating relationship, because I'm not in that. I'm not dating right now or anything. But it's like, if someone's my friend, then they're my friend. But it's like, if they're my best friend, then they're my best friend. And people are all like, oh, I have multiple best friends. It's like, best friend means one person, and like it's like your one best friend. You can't really have multiple best friends. It's just you can have your best friends, like as in like it's not called best friends. I could consider it closest friends rather than best friends, you know. So it's like me. It's like friend. You can have like a ton of friends. I don't care. And it's like you can have your close friends, and your close friends are the ones where it's like you could hang out with them. I guess. Well, actually, not I think about it, it's like close friends are the ones you could actually hang out with. Friends are the ones that you could talk to, but hang out with outside of class, as in like um, during lunch or something, you know, or like at an after school thing. I don't know, whatever, something like that. But like I don't know, I get real serious about that kind of stuff. I'm like really just I don't know. It's kind of funny. Earlier in the beginning of the video, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this a short, simple video and everything, talk about YouTube, and it's like, yeah, but then I always blabber on how I get off topic, and then the last video was 20 minutes. That's why I'm making a new video. But you know what? I'm just gonna post both of them. I don't think I'm even gonna have any visuals or anything. If I do, I don't know. I don't know really. Nowadays, like, there are people that are just like, I want people to like me because I'm so cool, and look at all these cool things I have. Like, people are like, I'm so cool because I have this cool things, or I get this many likes on things. But I mean, like, yeah, I am somewhat in a way like that, where it's like, I'm cool. But, like, here's the thing I think is a problem. There's some people in the world where it's like, you probably already know, there's some people where it's like, I want to be unique, so I'm going to do something that no one else does, and it's not normal. The thing with that is that there's a big problem with most people that do stuff like that. So if there's someone out there and they're like, I'm gonna do something that's not normal, they're very uncreative, and one of my biggest pet peeves is unoriginality and copying cliches and non-creative things that claim to be original or some, you know what I mean? Like, there is nothing that enrages me more than when someone does something original, like, or not unoriginal. When someone does something unoriginal that, like, they legit just stole, I guess. Like, here, let me try and explain. Like, someone tries to be unique. Okay, that's cool. What are they gonna do? Oh, I wanna be unique and stand out. I'm gonna, dye my hair. It's like, well, guess what? There's a lot of people who dye their hair. It's not like it's unique. Just a bunch of people don't want to have to, dye their hair because they just like their hair color. Or even worse, this day and age, someone's like, you know what? I want to be unique. What should I do? I'm a boy. I think I'm going to be a girl. Guess what? There's girls everywhere. Or, as the famous Tourette's guy Danny said, yeah, but people nowadays, like, whenever they try and do something original or be unique, it's always in a really negative way. Like, I don't think I've really seen anyone try and be unique and original, like, with their appearance, in, like, a non-negative way, in some shape or form at my school. And I don't mean to say this, like, try and sound, like, cocky or say, like, oh, I'm better than you, or something like that. But, like, this is what I do. I want to be unique, so you know what I do? I wear hats. And it's like, someone could be like, well, who cares if you wear hats? It's like, yeah, well, that's the thing. I wear, like, different kinds of hats. So what I would do is I wore this hat where it was Dipper's hat from Gravity Falls. And the cool thing was, it was like, yeah, that's kind of unique. And it's like, you don't see anyone with a hat like that. And also, it's like a conversation starter. It strikes people up. And it's like, it's like, wow, that's cool. And you talk with people, like that. And then the even better part is, if, like, let's say someone likes Gravity Falls, they see me with a Dipper hat, they can assume I like Gravity Falls, and it's all like, oh, nice hat. Hey, did you see the last episode? Oh, did you see the ending? That was so great, They could be like, you get, like, instant conversation right there, and it's basically, like, it's instantly showing what you both like as a person. And it's kind of cool, because it's like, wow, I like this, you like this, we didn't even have to talk to know that already. Like, that's cool, Another thing I did that seemed to have worked very well, and also anyone out there that's actually listening to this, please, please, please do not copy me doing this, because there is nothing that enrages me more than that. Another thing I did, I had these glasses that I got recently, not recently, about a few months ago maybe. I looked up online, I was like, you know what, I want to get some glasses that look like Eggman's glasses. So, I look up circular mirrored blue glasses, And I get some, and they're like blue circle reflective glasses, and they're super cool. I get them, like, man, they're so nice. And then it's like, I wear them every day. I go to school, and like, I always, not always, I like get a lot of compliments. I'm like, man, they're so cool glasses, dude. It's like, that's really cool. And it's like, look at that. I'm like, you want to be unique, do something like that. Do something cool like that. And the thing is, it's not like it's something flashy or big or anything. They're just nice looking glasses, you know? And the last thing I did, which was far more recently, for my birthday, I got heelys. And you might be thinking right now, oh my god, you got heelys? Are you serious? But the funny thing is, at my school, I live in California, and it's like by the beach. We're very, very close to the beach. Maybe like just like a few miles away from the beach, from like the actual shoreline of the beach. We're very, very close to the beach. Like, if you're at my school and you like got up like a couple, maybe like 1,000 feet, you could see like we're very, very close. So you could actually see the beach. The only reason you can't is because there's like buildings and stuff in the way. But you probably could if you got up a little high up. Maybe like I don't know. But pretty much, anyways, back on track. Everyone there is like, all the guys are like all surfer dudes, and like everyone there, they're fairly dull, I guess, to say the least, being nice, I guess you could say. And also, to be fair, at my school, everyone is very easily impressed or excited about very little things, or maybe I'm just unimpressed by a lot of things, I guess. But like at my school, I wore my heelys, and then I would ride them around. Like, I had them, and I tried riding them around, getting used to them, and I got used to it. So like every once in a while, what I do just to mess with people is there's like this big kind of like it's not like that big of an incline, but it's a very long, like flat sidewalk kind of path, because it's like an outdoor high school. It's not indoors. So what I would do is like I'll go to the top of that, and I just like start rolling down, and I would specifically like try and roll past people, and it would just be like, whoa, what was that? It's like, whoa, that guy has heelys, and like everyone gets all excited. It's like, whoa, that's so cool and everything. It's like, you know, it's a positive thing, I guess. I don't mean to say like do exactly what I do, but you know, if you want to do something to like be like stand out and be unique or something, just do something that's really like, do something simple, you know, like just, I don't know, wear a hat or something, or glass. I don't know. I'm not telling you specifically what to do. I'm just saying what happened with me, and it was cool, you know. It was really fun doing that, getting like compliments from people I don't even know, and it's like positive and everything. Cause like if you dye your hair, it's just like, yeah, it's a cool color, but you're probably not gonna get someone saying, oh, your hair looks really nice. Cause I don't know, it's just a thing you wouldn't really hear someone say. It's like, wow, that's a cool hat. You'd be like, nice hat. It's like, oh, thanks. It's like, nice shoes, nice glasses, you know, clothes. I'm not telling you right now, oh, you should go out and buy some cool clothing. It doesn't matter. Like, people focus on clothing about the wrong purpose. And I'm not saying something like, you need these type of clothes to be cool, or whatever. I'm just saying, like, this is what it worked for me. There's something that you can do that can work for you. There's something you can do. But I'm just saying, like, clothes, they stick out more. And it's like, if you have like a merchandise of something you like and someone else likes it, then it's cool, because then they understand. It's like, I don't know. But people focus on clothes whenever someone's like, oh man, if I wear these clothes, I'm gonna be super cool. And it's like, why is that? Because they're like $1,000 clothes. But it's like, they're not even that cool. It's like, oh, look at me, I have Yeezy shoes. And it's like, they're $1,000, and it literally looks like it's a tire with the shoe being knit. Like, it looks like a shoe that was knit with like freaking wool, I guess. I don't even know. It looks like your grandma knit you some shoes and got like an old like bike tire and used that for like the rim of it around the shoe, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but that's what it looks like to me. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I'm kind of spreading the wrong message, saying like what people thought was cool when they saw me. I don't know. I'm just saying that was my experience, but you know, anyone can do their own thing. You can do your own thing and way to be cool, I guess. Just, I don't know, stand out, really. Because like I noticed in high school there's a lot of things that I've done that I'm really proud that I stood out. that like I've done that I've stood out. Cause like at my high school, everyone is very, very, very similar in like their own groups. Cause it's like you see someone, and it's like, oh, they're just a regular old person, you know. But it's like you gotta think outside the box. I mean, like as cliche as that might sound, like you really, really do. Cause like that's what I did. Like I was like, what should I do? It's like, imagine if I had heelys, and it's like, you just ride past people. That's cool, because imagine you see someone who's like, whoa, look at that, you know? Because it's like, like, if people don't know heelys, imagine how weird it looks. I don't know, I'm not sponsoring heelys or anything, not until they sponsor me, whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore at this point. It's 9, and I'm sleepy for some reason, but, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. I basically feel like I'm testing out my mic, saying random things at this point. I don't know. Like, if you just want people to acknowledge you, just be unique, be you, you know? Not in a bad way. Don't be like, I'm gonna be unique, I'm gonna smoke cigarettes. No. Don't do that. You just smoke cigarettes, you just smell bad. You just stink. Literally, you literally stink. Not even like the figurative meaning, like you stink if you do cigarettes. Like if you want to do something cool, like I don't know, maybe like then I think back on it, I'm like I swear I'm so weird, but it's like in California, weird is good. It's very backwards in California. It's like here you think, man, I can't do that. Everyone's gonna make fun of me. But it's like, what? Why do you like this? Why are you entertained? Because in drama, as a joke, what I did, I was like, I got an idea. Because like in drama, we have this thing called stage time where we perform whatever, singing, playing an instrument, whatever. It's like, I brought my kazoo today. I got an idea. I'm going to play Careless Whisper on my kazoo. And then I do that. Everyone's like so impressed. They're like, wow! And it's like everyone's like freaking out, like, oh my god, he played Careless Whisper on a kazoo. I mean, like, I guess like it was like I'm pretty sure it shattered their expectations, cause like I mean like when I did that, I did like what like really threw them off was the fact that like I did like a with a kazoo, it's just humming. All you're doing is humming, but it just makes a little noise. So it's like I was like. And then like I did that with the kazoo, and like when I thrilled my R doing that with a humming voice with the kazoo, it sounded like really cool. I guess I don't know. I feel like I'm just bragging about things I've done now. I feel like bad now. I'm like you should be original. Look at all the cool things I've done now, or I thought were weird, but it turned out to be cool. I don't know. What message am I sending? God. Alright guys, so my computer is on the verge of crashing from not having enough memory, so I'm gonna have to wrap up this video, and now I gotta back up some storage and videos and stuff on my external hard drive, yay! So I'm gonna have to end this video, I'm not ready at this point. Next time I might make this a live stream or something, just for storage, storage sake, I guess. So I might as well end this video now. Thanks for listening if you guys did, and hope you're having a great day and everything, so, yeah, see you guys.